Greetings and welcome to TikTok Live here at Bloom From Within Love. I go by Bloomy. Hope y'all having a wonderful start of the weekend so far. I certainly am. This is this is going to be something very unique. This is a general collective twin flame reading. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with some type of a twin flame journey, this is for you, possibly. Okay, please take only what resonates. It's not going to be everybody's story, and even what comes through, only apply it as it fits. Okay, roles could always be reversed in tarot readings. Time is fluid, so this could be something that has already happened in the past. It could be something that's playing out as we speak, or it can be something that may or may not happen futuristically. Okay. Also, I just want to say and give a shout out to all of my beautiful high vibe tribes here on TikTok, all of my wonderful, high vibers here that are following me or viewing me. I want to just extend my gratitude and appreciation to you, those of you who res on that high vibe stuff. Okay, may you be well, and may all of the positivity that you send out may it be amplified to you where you need it most. Okay, and as I do typically with most of my readings, as a disclaimer, please keep in mind this is a global platform, a social media global platform. And with that being said, there's going to always be a mixed bag. So please just disregard any rude or blatantly disrespectful comments or remarks, whether it's directed towards myself, what we do here, or any of you. Okay, that's just the nature of the game. Okay, but our intention is to put our focus on why we're here and on high vibration and positivity, and everything else is what it is. Okay, so now into the reading. Before I even get to the reading, it is going to be a unique reading. What I'm going to do is something for both divine masculine and feminine energy in terms of oracle, where they're at on their journeys, the messages, as well as a lover's oracle message coming from 5D. Okay, so with this one right here, we're going to be tapping into 5D messages, okay, for the Twin Flame Collective. Right now, I was guided today. I was at one of my favorite Reiki centers. Right, so the practitioner that was working with me, she's very experienced. She's been in the industry for a very long time, and she did a different type of energy on me today, but she confirmed something that resonated with me, and like it gave me chill bumps, because I was like, oh my god, like, 'cause she literally took words out of my mouth that I had never said to her. So she mentioned something about the twin flame journey, and this is the statement that she made. Okay, and again, only take what resonates. Okay, so trigger alert. I'm not here to try and bend anyone's personal belief systems or views on this topic. I'm only sharing what resonates with me, the guidance I've been given, and the guidance that I feel like was confirmed today. So certainly you go by your own storyline, because your belief system and soul's contract incarnation may be set in a whole nother kind of way. Okay, so I just want to add that as a trigger alert. I'm not here to try to bend anybody's view. Okay, before I make this statement, she said, like she was listening and explaining some things to me, and she said, twin flames. She gave an analogy of the movie Hancock, which is the same analogy that I had used to myself before. And that's what kind of blew my mind when she said that. But she said, now, not all twin flames are meant to experience life together in the 3D in this carnation. She said, because it's just a factor of things that are at play. And then she kind of shared a little bit of her past story and things like that. And then she used the analogy of Hancock. The funny thing about that is I did the same thing. So if you all are familiar, Will Smith, Hancock, Charlize Theron, right? Very old movie. So they were gods and goddesses, right? And she mentioned to me that they were twin flames. And in this dynamic, first and foremost, twins are usually polar opposite. If you look at the movie, they're opposite. They were literally polar opposites in every respect of the word. But they had journeyed time and time again. They were considered like gods. They had journeyed time and time again, over and over and again. It always ended in tragedy. Always, always, always. Every time, like when they were together, when they were together, like as a couple, some kind of tragedy would always happen. Like he would end up dying trying to defend her, or like somebody get killed, some crazy shit, like just it was always tragic. They were not able, when they were together, to live to their full power and potential. If you're familiar with the movie, as there was this magnetic pull between them, even though he had amnesia. And she explained to him later that it was science, and that's because they're twins. They're twin flames, okay? And he was wondering, like, what is this? Like, popcorn started popping, and it was just this weird, when he touched her or she touched him, there was an unmatched experience from any other experience, right? And he didn't get that, but that's because they were twins, twin flames. And now, the more they were together, the weaker their powers became, their superpowers, if you will. So this is why they ended up getting killed and things like that, because as they're together, like their superhuman power starts to weaken. Now, again, take this as it resonates. This is not going to fit for everybody. I believe that what the practitioner was telling me is that, it just depends on the dynamic and the choices that each make. Okay, in any given particular incarnation, and whatever their purpose is as twins on a collective scale, right? So they would grow weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay, now here's the irony in their dynamic. One of them had amnesia, was doing their superpower thing, right? Superhero, whatever. The feminine in this case, and it could be reversed, but the feminine opted, she wanted to have a normal life. She knew that she was a god. She knew that. But she, unlike Hancock, she didn't go about trying to like fight crime and, do nothing for the world, or, For her, she just wanted to have a regular life with a regular Joe Schmo, with a kid, some cupcakes and sketty. Like, she just wanted, and it's no judgment. That's just, even though she knew she was a god and that she had the power to do all kind of shit, because she was actually stronger than the masculine. But she wanted the regular life. And she was able to do that, right? And be safe and everything. But the moment the twins came together, Hancock, her, all the shiznit, like everything changed. Whole dynamics, whole flow. She got fucked up, right? Because there's a magnetic pull, right? And it weakens their superpower. And one is choosing to be normal, which wouldn't be a big deal for the one who wants to just have the normal life. You don't need the superpower. You want to be normal anyway. But to the individual that's on the path for a cause and need their superpower, this is ill-advised, right? So they quickly discover, and I know it sounds very like, they discover at the end when he was like shit mad, because she died. He, like he was trying to defend her again and all the shit that was happening, and she died, and he was shit mad, and he discovered that his strength, because he had got hurt, so his strength, the further he pulled away from her, the stronger he became, the stronger she became. So she was able to be resurrected, and her superpower kicked in for her, right? So he just kept running far so he can get away for his power to be retained and for her life, because he was like shit mad. That's his twin. Now here's what's funny. She was married to somebody else, right? Because she wanted a normal life. So she chose a natural 3D life. Listen to the parallel, you guys. She chose a natural 3D life. She wanted regular, okay? Nothing wrong with it. She married, even though she knew she was a god, and she knew, but she thought that he was dead, that Hancock, had died in the other carnation they had. So like one of the other carnations or whatever, right? She didn't know that he had got taken to like a hospital and got woke up, like she thought he was dead or whatever. And so like in this, when I was speaking to this Reiki practitioner, and she's got like many energy like certifications and master levels, like the woman that I was speaking to today. And I, she's older. She's older than me as well. And as I listened to her, she was likening it to like a twin flame journey. And so hopefully some of you will be able to find some kind of solace in what's going to be revealed in the reading and the story. Because in the world of tarot, we have a lot of energy and propaganda around this topic, okay? And there is a collective of you that are getting to a level and stage and phase where you really feel like there's got to be more to it. You know that you're here to have an empowered life. You're certainly not here to have a toxic dynamic or to put your life on hold or to sabotage your journey. Not even for the twin. Not even for a twin. Okay? But as you parallel that, if you look at your life, if you have met your twin, if you guys had some kind of connection at some point and broke up, connection broke up, look at it, your powers were weakened if you're resonating with this particular storyline, group, and analogy. And here's why. In this case, right? One wanted a regular life. Let's just say unawakened. We know that in the movie she was awakened, but paralleling that to the twin flame journeys where one person is on one spectrum of the path, another person is on the other spectrum of the path, right? She wanted a 3D life. Typically masculines are usually the ones that are more so leaning in that. But look at it in such a way that, okay, this is fitting, so maybe no transformation, no healing, no awareness, no expansion, still in the wounding, still in the trauma, still in the toxicity. 3D, normal, 3D, earth, no ascension, right? Then the other one is on an ascension. So what happens in these dynamics, because twins, again, we don't really grab this. I feel like it's so understated. Long before carnations, twins have done this thing round for round, you guys. Round for round. Not just this carnation. But true twins, okay? Twins are opposite each other, but that's because that's the science. Just like Charlize Theron's character mentioned to him when they were in that trailer house. She said, it's science. Because he was like, well, what is this? Why do I have this pull? Why do I have this attraction? Like, he didn't understand, and shit started blowing up and boiling. And like, they just had this weird, if he touched her and when they kissed, like it was like explosive. They're twins, okay? So I lost my train of thought because this is fascinating. I find this fascinating. They're here, like their initial role in their carnations is to serve as catalysts, okay? That's their initial role for each other. Catalyst to what you say? Catalyst to waking up. Catalyst to healing, okay? That's their initial role. If it's a true twin, okay, hear me out, because there are false twins. I'm not talking about just a deep soulmate past life connection. I'm talking specifically twin. Okay. That's their initial role because they're old souls. They've gone round for round, and they decided to carnate into like traumatic family situations. They decided to carnate in like a lot of karmic family background. So both twins usually have a very almost sometimes sad coming up. Okay. Even if it looks different, there's some type of dysfunctionality. Okay. And so once that catalyst, it's supposed to be for ascension and transformation. Some twins, have a goal or a contract, something they're supposed to do in the 3D. But what happens is, by the free will of, all parts here, all individuals, some of those contracts may not be able to be fulfilled 3D wise. Now they're 5D. Twin flames are never separated. It's ironic, but this is why you guys always have these weirdy out experiences and shit that you just can't explain beyond. You done tried everything under the sun. You done got damn cord cutting. You done damn, you know what I'm saying? You done done all kind of shit, right? You're like, I ain't never did that for all these fools in the back in the days, right? But because it's a little bit different, it is. It's a little bit different, but because 5D, it's still at play. There's still things happening, right? But if somebody's locked, then the whatever that 3D purpose on Earth has to be played out by the counterpart that is ascending. And it can be done. And that's what a lot of people don't know too. It's certainly yes to hell. It can be done. Okay. Because essentially we're all one anyway, but that's for a whole nother video. So if there's a resistance, right? You've met a twin, one's ascending, one's not. One's aware of the connection, one's not. That's usually the dynamic. One is awakened to it, the other one isn't. They feel it, they sense it, and then that's when you guys hear the story of the runner-chaser dynamic. They stay in karmic energies when they're locked. When they're locked into their lower chakras and to their shadow, they stay there because karmic energy is familiar to them. Karmic energy allows them to not have to awaken or transform. This is why they're addicted to that. Okay? This is why they typically stay there. If they're not cooperating with their 5D, right? So many of you probably had these experiences. It went round for round, crazy, toxic as fuck. It's usually an empath narcissistic dynamic because the woundings are polar in the twins. Their woundings look different. There's a duality. Somebody's on this spectrum, somebody's on that spectrum. They both have woundings. If the empath has woundings, just like the narc. Same energy, is a different spectrum. Okay, it manifests differently. One is more abusive, aggressive, selfish in nature, self-absorbed. The other one is the opposite, over-giving, over-nurturing, over-extending. Do you see where I'm coming from? Same thing, but this is science. This is the science. Their traumas manifested differently. They typically have trauma bond. The twins, they'll have trauma bonds if they don't process through, and that could be the issue as well. One is trying to heal and ascend the trauma. If the other one isn't, this is again where the triggering is going to happen, the attacking is going to happen, every toxic abusive thing you could possibly think of, depending on the severity level of toxicity in that counterpart. Okay, if somebody's ascending, that's like putting a light, the police light on when you get pulled over at midnight and ain't no other lights on, and here come the police with this big old flashlight. It hurts. It's like, what the hell? Flashing that big old thing in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that because they're comfortable in shadow. Here comes the ascended twin with all of their glory. You hear what I'm saying? The ascended twin with all their glory is going to be like an irritant to them if they don't want transformation. Okay. And if they like fucked up their bodies really bad, you guys, I don't want to get too off track here, because all these factors play a role. If they are in addictions and they done fucked up their brain and shiznit, and you know what I'm saying, like all of that plays a role in how that twin flame dynamic or encounter is going to look, the severity level of abuse, right? Toxicity, you know, narcissism, you know, all the shit that typically plays out. Okay, so I'm gonna say this again, not all twin flames are meant to have a 3D union in this carnation. Next carnation, maybe it depends on how the contracts are signed up. You know what I'm saying? The higher selves are the governors of that source. You know what I'm saying? But it may not be for this time, because it may be counter. Here's why. If it is going to counter, you got to understand, if it's going to counter the sheer essence of your healing and ascension, the sheer essence of your soul role and why you are here, if they're going to be a saboteur in that, that defeats the whole purpose of the twin flame contract anyway. This is why the union can't be. Union ain't all about just, oh, we live happily ever after, white picket fence and a dog with blue shutters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not all it's about. People think that, you know what I'm saying, that fairy tale stuff. But true twins, I'm gonna say, because not everybody even has a twin flame journey. True twins are very old souls. They're old, not in the physical, they're just old souls. They've done this thing round for round for round. They've accumulated a wealth of knowledge in their soul imprint in the Akashic record. Okay, and so this is why they went up to the next phases and have set up these twin flame contracts. Not everybody does. We all have soulmates, though. Everybody's got soulmate connections, deep bond, past life. But I'm referring to twin flames. Okay, at least as it resonates with me. But what to me I find very fascinating and freeing for anybody is that, oh my gosh, like, okay, so we can just go ahead and sweep all this stuff aside people trying to talk about with all this extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like Hancock, you know what I'm saying? Hancock had a purpose. He didn't want to be regular, you know what I'm saying? He had shit to do. He needed to recover from his trauma and then go on about his business. She wanted to be regular, which was fine, right? She didn't want to embrace that side, the divinity of herself. She wanted the more, you know what I'm saying, earthbound kind of energy, which is fine. But that, you know, it required that they had to part. They, in terms of 3D, they had to part. Because he had something to do. Okay? And the brother man needed his strength. Can't be fool around, you know what I'm saying? He needed the strength to fulfill what he knew he was here for. He wasn't here for the cupcakes and shit and tater chips. He had things to do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she had, you know, she wanted to have her natural life with her, you know, the family. And I'm not saying that twins can't have a natural life. So please understand the reason why I'm even using this symbolism. Absolutely, twins, you know, one of the things that makes twins feel so intense is because, like that magnetic attraction that happened with Will Smith and Charlize Theron's character, is out of this world intense. When you meet your twin, no matter what kind of background you've had, physically, sexually, you know what I'm saying? Because it's deeper than the physicality. It's science. It's very, 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 very intense. And I could attest to this. It is. It's, how do you, all I can say is that you guys have lived over and over. And so there's a familiarity that nobody can't shake. There's a, the sexuality is heightened, and let me explain why the sexuality is heightened before y'all go to the left. Because soulmate connections feel that similar, okay? But The reason why the twin flame sexual dynamic feels like what kind of extra shit is this? You know, like the reason why it feels like that is due to the kundalini. Okay, you guys Google kundalini. Okay, when dealing with a true twin, twins activate the kundalini, which is going to be unmatched no matter whatever kind of sexual experiences you have. You can be flying off of chandeliers, getting prostitutes, hoes, you know what I'm saying? All, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it could be great. I'm not saying that those experiences wouldn't be great. I'm trying to give the metaphysics behind twins and why the sexual encounter seems different. It seems more intense. It's due to the kundalini. Twins are activators, okay? They're activators of that life force, sexual, creative energy down that root chakra, right? And it gets stirred up when two twins come together, and so that makes their the sexual thing, like all this pull, right? Even if you're saying to yourself, or they're saying to themselves, like, okay, it's good, but like, why is it like they didn't do nothing special? You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like thinking, scratching your head. But this is the metaphysics of twins, okay? That's my resonance anyway. They talk, you know, in astral plane, telepathy. Twins have weird dynamics, okay? That's super metaphysical, I get it. Super out there, and I don't want to dwell there, okay? Now, boom. Let's get into the energies. All right. I have talked enough. So what we're going to do is, you know, put your story as it fits. If you're divine feminine, masculine, if you feel like the roles are reversed in some way, just apply it accordingly. So I'm going to use this deck right here to see where you are as divine feminine, if that's what you resonate with, even if you're a man. Because, like, for an example, same-sex connections, or masculines that are in their feminine and feminines that are in their masculines, is all energy. Some operate primarily in the opposite of their gender. So please don't get offended. Please don't, you know what I'm saying? Because tarot is neutral, okay? But to keep things simplistic, we go divine masculine, divine feminine, okay? All right, light team, divine feminine, that's resonating with this whole long-winded storyline and explanation that I gave regarding twin flames. This is to bring them empowerment. Source, Gaia, light team, those that are resonating with this kind of a journey, and maybe they're feeling either confused, or there's so much stories out there that's disempowering or making them feel trapped or stuck, or, you know what I'm saying, just not understanding. So as it resonates with their higher selves, light team, and what they need to know, okay, that's what we're asking. Divine feminine, where is she at in her process concerning this journey? Okay, where is she at concerning this journey, on this twin flame journey? Current energy, where is she at? Overcoming sadness, I just saw it. The divine feminine is releasing sadness due to the masculine's pride. Hold on. All right. Feminine, light team, where's she at? Boom. Oh shit. So divine feminines, y'all dealing with sex? Is y'all feeling sexy right now? I'm just kidding. But you know what, I ain't gonna lie, I think that energy is going on. I was feeling some kind of way last night, right? I mean, I didn't do anything. Not that it's y'all business, or but I'm just saying, like, I did notice, like, I'm very keen on my energy. I can tell when there's shifts in my energy, like the slightest shifts, right? And I was like, well, I'm minding my business. I'm like totally busy in life right now. And so when I think I was on my MacBook, or I was listening, I was doing something, and then I lay down like for her to go to sleep. And then like I woke up, and then You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, why? I'm like, I'm chilling. Shit, I'm chilling right now. So there's this sexual energy in the divine feminine, right? Sexual arts. Okay, 3-3 breaking down to a 6. You know, maybe you're discovering your sexuality a little more. Maybe okay. The feminines may be tapping into a lot of their creative power, which makes sense as well. So even if you're feeling like a little hot and bothered, many of you are well, first and foremost, many of you know y'all can handle it on y'all own, because y'all ain't finna put y'all self out there with no bullshit. So y'all like, nah, the goddess is good. You know what I'm saying? The goddess is good right now. So you may decide that, you know, like, okay, I'm pleasure myself if I have to. But for the most part, many of you divine feminines are deciding to channel. You're channeling your sexual energy, which comes out in the form of creative power. So you may be under like divine inspiration, bright ideas, creativity, and you're like, where is this coming from? That's your sacral chakra. That's your sexual energy. Okay, so you may be channeling your sexual arts. You may be doing a makeover. You may be tapping into your goddess energy, right? Aphrodite may be coming through really strong. Venus may be coming really strong in your sensuality, and you like feel it, right? So boom, I likes that. Feminine. Oh look, oh see, look, love is at the bottom. Oh, that's the feminine. That's the masculine right there. He gone. He over there locked in a matrix. I'm playing. Don't mind me, y'all. But kind of shit. And he looking at her from the matrix. He locked. She on some other shit. He's stuck in an old frame. Old framework, old mindsets, old patterns. That was his choice. But he see her like she's looking, she got her heart right there, you know what I'm saying? She's thinking, she's planning, she's looking. Many of you are waiting for, you know, not I want to say waiting for, you've decided. That's more empowering. Divine feminines, you've decided that you're not going to be fast and loose with your sexuality. You discovered the power and the potency of your sexual energy. And it's not that you're being frigid. You guys are very sensual, at least the group that I'm picking up. It's not that. You just understand that you're a fucking goddess. You understand that there's cause and effect to everything, and who you choose to give your body to, who you're choosing to exchange that depth of energy. You've learned these lessons that there are consequences, sometimes good and sometimes not so good. It's not that you're waiting on masculine. As you can see, he's looking at you. She's looking somewhere else. That ain't what that is. Masculine's looking at feminine. Feminine is looking at her future, right? Because feminine is not going to go into the matrix frame. Feminine is saying, hell to the Nazar. I'm free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? All this purple, her crown chakra, third eye, all that shit lit up. She woke. He ain't woke. He in the root chakra. I'm just kidding. Trying to make it funny because these readings could be very heavy, especially twin flame dynamics. But you know, divine feminines, you guys are, you're like, no, I'm loving the self. I'm getting back in touch with my body, my femininity, my sexuality. I realize that, you know what I'm saying, I could pleasure myself if I want to, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, discovering my body, or, you know what I'm trying to say? And if I do want to hook up, you know, I just feel like the feminines that I'm channeling, you guys are just simply not going to be fast and loose. If you do be with someone physically, sexually, they're going to have to be a qualified motherfucker even to touch you like that. Like, y'all not gonna do it if something ain't sitting right with you, if their energy feel all jacked up, you know what I'm saying? You getting all these weird, you know, spidey senses about them. Y'all gonna be like, nah, it ain't that, nah. It ain't that serious shit. It ain't that damn serious. Right? Gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this. See, look, y'all. Look. Oh. See, look. Okay. So, feminines, see, you have accepted that the masculine self-sabotages love. Okay. You've accepted this. Look at what's right here. Soulmate. To me, in this deck, this is the twin flame. You know. Okay, they don't have to be there. You know, you feel them. It's weird. Like, his physical body's not there, but yes, he is. You know what I'm saying? Right? She knows. Okay, but what you guys know is that the masculine lacks courage. You have accepted this. Okay, that in the 3D, he sabotages love, and you realize that you were self-sabotaging by and downright abusive, and you know what I'm saying, downright in denial. Okay, so you've accepted that and decided to go for real love, to love the self and look forward. That's divine feminine. Okay, wow. Look at it. As I said that, look at what I looked at. Wow. As I said that, because you realize the masculine energy is procrastinating his own transformation regarding letting go of shit. So you decided to let go because you're teachable, divine feminine, and he's not. Okay. Wow. Shit. Boom. Where's my masculine deck at? All right, so you're in that sexual arts energy. You're in creative power, divine feminine. You're in your creative, sacral, sensual energy, divine feminine. So many of you are probably creating businesses or starting new jobs. Look, letting go. High priestess of earth. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that. Never mind. This is for the divine masculine, light team. Only what needs to be said, light team. Thank you. Divine masculine, represented in this reading in the collective that I'm channeling for. I resonate with this story here. Where are they on their journey? This twin flame dynamic. Ooh, I'm not gonna say too much on this. Some of the stuff, team, unless y'all want me to, but I already know this shit crazy as hell. All right. Ooh. Ooh, I saw honesty. Ooh. Oh, shit. Ooh, and I just saw chaos. Chaos about honesty. Ooh. Divine masculine. He's currently going through chaos. Behind being a lying motherfucker. Okay, I'm just playing. Or failing to be honest, you know, and to try to make it a little more serious. Yes, divine masculine. Is currently going through some challenges in his journey because he's, you know, I saw chaos and honesty. So either he may be being exposed in some way for failing to be honest, that is causing his life to kind of go on this constant shit show. Even if he, you know, have on a nice fancy suit or kicks, you know what I'm saying, or baseball cap or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, that they put on. Ooh. Some of them, okay, there's a margin of the masculines that, as a result of this chaos, they're some of them are either trying to negotiate with source, universe, or something, because we have oath here next to honesty. And I feel like maybe some of them are trying to say, man, if y'all, universe, God, whatever they believe, like, shit, if you get me out of this, I promise. I promise I'll be straight honest. I promise. But look, they lying. And the universe knows, look, this is funny. The universe is saying no, they gonna still be in lust. The truth is, they're governed by lust. The truth is they're stuck in lust. Lust meaning, like we talked about the other night, it can be addiction, sexual addictions, you know what I'm saying, porn addiction, certain type of people, you know what I'm saying, it could be greed, materialism, money, you know, stat, pleasure seeking. That's what the truth is, okay? I don't know if they're trying to, if masculine is trying to imply that he's going to be honest about it, but we'll see. Oh, he is. Okay. Some of the masculines are coming to realize that they're trapped. So some of them are. They're realizing that, okay, I'm trapped. The truth is, I have trapped myself in my addiction. I have trapped myself in this chaos because I wasn't honest with myself. I wasn't honest with everybody. I wasn't, you know, dealing properly with shit. And now the masculine is wishing things could be different. And there's honesty, so that is the truth. Masculine is wishing he could do things over. For those of you that are in separation, like where you met your twin, but you guys aren't together due to some bullshit. Yep. High Priestess of Water, representing like a Queen of Cups energy. You know, he wished that, who, you know, if that's representing the feminine, you know, that he was honest and that he faced himself. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Light Team. This is for Divine Masculine. Where is he at? Divine Masculine. This journey, this twin flame journey, collective I'm reading for. Oh, shit. Light, Divine Masculine, Light Team. Where is he at on his journey regarding this twin? Boom. Look at this. I knew it. I already knew. Afraid. The moon. Secrets. Inner child issues. Subconscious. Fears. Fear of the unknown. Skeletons in the closet. Right? Don't mind me, y'all. Sound creepy probably, right? Wow. At the bottom of the deck we got, look at this. Oh, see, look at. He is afraid to be an individual, Divine Masculine. He's afraid to be himself. He's afraid to embrace the true him. So what this is telling me is that Divine Masculine resonating in this reading is still wearing a false mask and persona and character to the world, to himself to some degree. But I have a feeling, and we're going to see what the cards continue to say, some of these masculines, they're only wearing the persona to those that are around them. Family, friends, you know what I'm saying, homies, you know, yada yada. But in terms of themselves, they know. Like and that's what's starting to create a lot of chaos for them as well, because they're coming aware of it now, and they're just, you know, faking the funk for whatever the reasons are, because they're afraid of the ridicule in some of their cases with this moon energy. What will happen to them if they embrace their individuality? What will happen to them if they, you know, appear to be this guy that's in love, or this girl, if it's a girl masculine in love with yada yada? What will happen to them if they choose this path? What would people think? What would people do? How would he be judged or she be judged? Where would they end up? So they fake. They put on this fake character, this fake persona. Feminine is in her individuality. She don't give a fuck. Masculine is still 3D base, okay? Wow. Ooh, but look. Ooh. 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 And remember, didn't I say, oh, shit. Okay. Remember, y'all, didn't I say Aphrodite was showing up for the feminine? Look at this. The feminine is right here. Aphrodite, vision. Feminine has vision. Feminine is a mastery. Number 8 represents mastery, baby. Mastery level. She has clear vision, right? The feminine is a warrior, but so is the masculine, actually. The divine feminine is is in the 5D divine feminine is providing vision to the warrior. Masculine has been through a whole lot, okay, in his life in general, and these particular masculines are not aware of their strength because they're in a lot of karmic energy. But feminine is aware because feminine can see she's aligning to her 5D, okay? Now, the summoning, right? So masculine in his 3D is under some kind of an illusion with deceit, okay? On his path right now, he is under some type of an illusion, some kind of spell work, black magic, right? He's gone through a lot of that, even though he's not aware that majority of the connections, or a lot of the connections and karmic individuals in his life, some of them were literally deceiving him, but not only that, practicing magic on him to summon him with deceit. Whatever his Achilles heel is, whatever the masculine's 3D Achilles heel is, from being stuck in his shadow, like we saw with that lust. So the karmic energies around him continue to summon him through their weakness, using deceit. So they are creating illusions for him to believe a hype. Illusions for him to believe there's something that they're not. Illusions for him to believe that it's something that it's not. All the illusions, whatever, stroking his ego. That is currently where the masculine is. Okay? Crazy. Insane. Well, let's keep pushing, light team. Boom. Let's get some clarifiers on both masculine and feminine here, represented in this reading. Well, the divine feminine is in her sexual arts. She is tapping into creativity. She's creating. She's channeling energy. Masculine is currently in fear, hiding, secrets, illusions. He's an illusion. But that's atypical with 3D. When you're stuck in karmic energy, you're not awakened. You're usually stuck in some kind of fantasy, some illusion. Okay? This is why, as I mentioned early on, in this case, divine feminine and masculine represented in this reading, it would not serve well for these two to be together. They're totally, feminine is awakened in this reading. She's awake. She's already started her healing process. She's creating. She's ascending. She understands the journey. The masculine in this reading has not. So how the hell they finna do something? Chances are he or she is just gonna be more and more toxic to the divine feminine, especially if there's any insecurity, jealousy, that subconscious vendetta energy that can stem from those inner child wounds that we saw earlier, right? Even if masculine is not aware fully. But this is why they're typically toxic towards divine feminine. If you're wondering, it's not that they're in love with karmics. I just want to say that, okay? That's not what it is. It's trauma bonding and comfortability, okay? When somebody is locked in that energy, it is comfortable. It's easy. When somebody prefers that ego stroking, a hella ascendant MF ain't gonna serve them well, because an ascended person is going to provoke awakening. Ascended people will provoke awakening and transformation. They're not gonna coddle and stroke 3D toxic lower level shit. They're not. But karmics will. And I want to add, even when individuals aren't necessarily karmic, if they're unawakened, it's equally so, because they're unhealed. So chances are there's still going to be like this trauma bonding, playing off each other's wounds, because the person's not awakened. So You see where I'm going? Whether they're karmic or not. But karmics, you know, the karmic connections are individuals that are hell-bent on destruction. And these masculines, whether they're aware of it or not, most of them are with karmics that I'm picking up on. And those karmics are hell-bent, first of all, on keeping them from feminine, which feminine ain't even giving a fuck. But they're hell-bent on that due to some like lower level pride and ego shit. And some of the karmics are doing it because there was a time in their lives where the masculine maybe was with them before or something like that and hurt them or something. So essentially, even if they don't really love the masculine, they don't want the masculine happy. They don't want the masculine to ascend, awaken, and grow and transform. So it's sabotage. It's like, I want you stuck because I'm stuck. Yep. Kind of that energy. If you can't be with me and have with me, I'm not going to let you be with nobody else. Now, it's free will, you know, so they're certainly choosing to be in these dynamics, but I'm just exposing this is some of these karmics energies. And if the masculines would look, these karmics usually only come around them. There's a pattern that they resurface and resurface. Yep. And like I clearly said, some of them are in such a low frequency, they're practicing all this dark stuff. It's crazy. Ain't that deep to me. I'm like, shit. There's too many motherfuckers on the earth to, you know. I'm just saying, you know, maybe that takes a level of maturity and development to have that kind of attitude, you know, like, no, either an MF will want to be with me or they don't. I wish them well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, karma kicks everybody's ass at some point. So if he did me dirty, it is what it is. You know, what goes around comes around. I ain't trying to get them stuck to me. Then I'm miserable on some pride shit, you know? Anyway, light team, sexual arts for divine feminine. Sexual arts, please. What is sexual arts? Boom. Oh, feminine is coming out strong. That's what I'm talking about. You came out in your reading, baby. Kapow, divine feminine is in his house. Feminine is magnetic right now. Okay. Boom. Magnetic. You guys are probably getting a lot of attention. People are probably flirting with you. You probably are looking like really sexy or something like that. You're drawing it. And it's just by your sheer essence, okay? Your sheer essence. It says divine feminine, magnetic, receptive power. And here's a part of why. You have gratitude. You're very humble. You're connected with Gaia. You meditate, right? You appreciate everything in your life. Even if people don't think that, that is who you really are. Whatever you've got, you're very grateful for it. It came with a price. Okay? You're healing and you give out healing. You're grounding and you give out healing. This is why you're in the divine feminine energy. You came out literally in the reading. This tells me that this group of twins, the feminine has aligned to her 5D. Okay, otherwise it wouldn't have popped out just like that. You have aligned, you have surrendered, you have awakened, right? You've done the work. Okay? Shit. Well, go on with y'all selfie selves.
Instructor curated playlist.
Go on, feminine. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Look at this. Because, see, y'all don't play no games. Look at card number 17, breaking down to an 8. Look at this tiger or this leopard or cheetah, whatever the fuck, right? Boom. Boom. Got that vision, baby. You're decisive. You're super focused. Okay? Ain't playing around. Look, and this is why on this journey, look at what happened with the feminine. So because of this focus feminine, you're creating miracles because you got access to ancient wisdom and you discovered it. While people looking at you sideways, but you actually discovered this on this journey. Remember I talked about telepathy? 2-2, twin flame number right here. Divine feminine and masculine communicates in the 5D. Okay, this is something that that's out of the realm of the 3D versions of us. This is a 5D thing. And true twins, they're always communicating, always. Let me tell you why. Sacred purpose, eternal flame. Ancestral legacy. It's beyond the 3D, okay? Oh, but you know what? I'm talking smack, but look, masculine is not too far behind feminine. He's still, yeah, but see, this is what masculine is, he's still stuck though. Divine masculine is not too far from feminine. He hasn't gone with the flow yet. And look at what's showing up again. Because he doesn't have courage. I mentioned that came out earlier. He is being guided to take courage to go with the flow of his journey. And he's being guided to do something new here, planting something new. But he doesn't have the courage, divine masculine. Wow, this is deep already, you guys. Okay. Twin flame readings be deep. I don't really do them. I was inspired to do it today because of the conversation with the Reiki master that today when I was at one of my favorite Reiki centers getting some energy work done. So, wow. All right, light team. For the divine masculine, can we clarify this moon? We already know though, but let's clarify moon, please, light team, for divine masculine. See, illusion. Look at this. Y'all, this is insane. Look at this. Challenge 5. Illusion. Illusion. No. Lack of clarity. Lack of planning. Needing to release illusion. That's insane. Can't make it up. What's the moonlight team? Wow. The moon. Shit. And it flew over there on feminine. What the hell? Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, look. Ooh. Look. Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening with the masculine. So abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty. You guys saw it fall over here on the feminine, right? Moon. What's going on with masculine is he's hostile. There's hostility in the 3D between masculine and feminine. Okay? Conflict, unrest. But it's because duality. See, there's misunderstandings in the 3D between masculine and feminine. Okay? There's hostilities due to third-party interference, black magic, illusions, all sorts of stuffs, right? Regarding feminines are stepping into abundance, and it's seen. Because some of these masculines are not awakened and they're resisting their process to a degree, it's provoking envy and jealousy. Like, and it shouldn't be. There's no competition, but that's that lower vibration. That's that lack of awakening, right? He's hostile and misunderstanding the feminine in her abundance, misunderstanding duality. Okay, look it. And then right after that, we got harvest. Okay, because feminine is pulling in harvest. But what I feel like the hostility is coming from is because feminine set boundaries. Divine feminine set boundaries, and she backed up like a motherfucker. Because she's in high honor. She set boundaries and she was like, I will not. I will do this no further. Okay. And as she did that, she started manifesting shiznit. Okay. Feminine integrated her duality and is continuing to integrate duality. But this is why masculine is hostile, because the feminine is coming into abundance and maybe he feel like he isn't, or I don't know what the fuck. The boundaries, he don't like the boundaries because, oh, okay, never mind, because some of the divine feminines transformed already. Wings of light, you became something different. You just surrendered, and that's really all that it is. You guys just decided to surrender to your path, to your higher self as divine feminines. You got tired of the bullshit. You got tired of the lower level 3D toxic fuck shit, crazy shit. You know, you just was like, loving them or not, I'm not doing this. I got shit to do in life. I got plans. So you set the boundary and transformed. Yeah, look it. You went through your death and rebirth. And you got panthers around your ass, so people trying to fuck with you is hating life right now. Oh, they ass is hating life. I'm going to tell you right now. All the MF was there. It's so ill-advised, you guys. I'm making jokes to try to lighten it up. But it's like, oh, don't do it. All that crazy shit you wishing on feminine. Woo, it's going to be some whoop ass. It's going to be some whoop ass. In the energy world, because you've aligned. It's ill-advised to fuck with somebody in alignment with their divinity. I say this all the time. It's ill-advised. Judgment will be called and all the ranks will be, released. Like, okay, time's up. Time for karmic whoop ass now, because I told y'all in Memphis to stop sources likes, and I told y'all and y'all didn't. So live with it. Learn the lessons, right? Leave feminine alone. Don't fuck with her. Don't pay for that. So he's having a struggle financially, and let's see what's happening here. We'll get it. It's, to me, I just find this to be the weirdest thing. It's like, well, how are you gonna be mad at him? Hold on, let me see how far back the masculine is. See, look, now when it comes to his side of the reading, like, oh, see, that's a whole nother message. He wasn't too far behind feminine when I was clarifying the feminine side. And I feel like that's because he's watching the feminine, whether he is admitting this to people or not. But when it came to his side of the clarification, like, I haven't gotten on to the masculine yet. And this is telling me where he is in his process, in his journey. Look it, still haven't gotten to the masculine. Because the back of the deck reveals what's going on, right? Underneath the surface. I still haven't got into it. Where's the masculine, like, team? Where's divine masculine? Because he ain't show up and he hasn't showed up. There he is. Look how far onto the deck. What is he stuck between? He's still stuck between going with the flow. He hasn't aligned with his sacred purpose yet. He's too busy focusing on the material, the 3D. Hold on. Yeah. He just haven't found courage. He's not grounded. Yeah. That's why. Wow. Oh, Lord, help our lives. Okay, well, okay. Light team, could we get some tarot just to clarify, and then whatever other guidance? Because I know there's other cards and messages y'all want here, but we clarify this with tarot from the Lover's Path tarot. Wait, what happened to my witchy-jiggies? Oh, yeah, they're right there. Okay. Thank you, light team. Clarifies for both divine feminine and masculine represented in this reading of what's going on in their journey, where they're at. Oh God, this is a really huge deck. All right. So for Divine Feminine, could we clarify her sexual arts here? And Divine Feminine just showing up in her own reading, of course, her magnetic power, and then her gratitude. So feminine is in an energy of gratitude, which is the easiest way to manifest. That's a secret that most people don't know. Getting into that frequency of a real gratitude is one of the surefire ways to bring in law of attraction when you're manifesting. Probably why feminine in abundance. Ooh, I already got it. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna wait. All right, Divine Feminine light team. So we clarify Divine Feminine over here. Clarify Divine Feminine where she's at on her journey. Queen of Coins, all to the shit. Feminine is mastering her wealth. This is what's irritating masculine. Queen of Pentacles, Hera, Goddess Hera. That's what Divine Feminine in this reading is embodying. Literally, you guys are in, man, whoever this reading for, y'all's doing the damn thing, okay? In a healthy way. You guys are embodying a higher vibration, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Legacy woman, grounded, earthy, caring, right? She knows how to manifest. She knows how to create. Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? All about the 3D. This is why abundance flew over onto the feminine side, okay? Wow, so you're mastering, that's where the feminine is at in the queen. Yeah, and look, the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what it's telling me is that many of you are studying. Maybe you are a spiritualist. Maybe you are studying for a new business. You're researching. You're learning. Okay. You're being watched. Okay. Look, it says psyche. Many of you may be tapping into your psychic abilities. Right? Part of probably why you're manifesting. Yeah. In the Five of Swords, so this is a lot of air energy, a lot of communication, which represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. To me, for the feminine, this just represents a healthy sense of selfishness, okay? When it's low vibration, it's like you're how do you say? Let me see what's next to it. Yeah. So look, okay. See, I'm on point, you guys. Look. So I knew I was going somewhere. So this is the Magician, right? So you're manifesting like this healthy selfishness, healthy, priority of the self, right? Because you're learning that is important on your journey. Because most divine feminines are overly nurturing. They're overly giving. They overextend until they start dealing with their wounds and start getting into balance, realizing that no, that is not what love means. You have to be balanced. Otherwise, you will exploit your energy or you will allow others to exploit that. So what I feel like is happening with that Queen of Pentacles, feminines in this reading is learning the necessity of taking care of the self, of manifesting, for the self, right? Because here's the Magician. I knew y'all was manifesting. You're standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself more and more, divine feminine. Okay. Love is coming in. We have Cupid here. So you have a knight that may be coming in here soon. Could be masculine. I'll see though. Because we got the Page of Cups here. Wow. Yeah, a lot of celebratory energy is surrounding divine feminine right now because you guys have really stood the test. You've gone through a lot. Yeah, for divine feminine. All right, light team. For the divine masculine, can we clarify the moon and abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty? The moon and abundance for divine masculine represented in this reading, and why did it fall over to the feminine side, team? Oh shit, y'all see that? Oh Lord, eight of coins is in the reverse for the masculine. So this is earth energy. So for both masculine and feminine, there's some earth energy going on here. So for divine masculine, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Eight of Pentacles upright represents hard work, dedication, building, creating, right? In the reverse can represent a loss of a job, a loss of income, a loss of abundance, a loss of wealth, since that's what's clarifying over here. It could be a loss of motivation. It can be, karma. It can be bad luck. Since it's clarifying that. For divine masculine. So then in this case, if we look at this in 3D terms, you guys, I know it don't make a lot of sense, or make it right, but we asked, why is he bothered by feminine being in abundance? So if he's in 3D, if he's in his shadow aspects, right, his woundings, his shadow, unawakened energy is provoking, right? Because he probably got some kind of toxic energy towards feminine. It said hostility. So it's like, okay, so he's watching her in abundance while he's going through some kind of a struggle. So it's making him irritated. I'm not saying it's right. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, like, I can see how this will play out in the 3D. 5D, of course, don't view things that way. But in the 3D, when you got hostility against somebody, especially if they done ran your name through the mud and they tried to paint a picture of you in some kind of way, and it's like it was all bullshit, and you just went your journey, stood your ground, did your work or whatever, and you're reaping as a result, you know what I'm saying? And so if he did some kind of janky shit, on that ego shit, on that bullshit, trying to impress MFers, you know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, I get it. I get it. Because look, see, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. He's heavily overwhelmed and burdened. Divine masculine is in the 10 of wands, okay? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So he's feeling kind of overburdened, divine masculine, right now. Oh yeah, see, here's the king of coins, because he's trying to get his Zeus energy going on here. He wants to produce wealth, right? There's something going on with the money, so he's feeling burdened. I don't know if he's overextending. Triumph. What is this? Oh, this is the world. Oh, some of you, it may be an interracial relationship, because you have wow. But what is this? Dionysus and Ariadne. These are like couples in history, right? This represents the world. So he's burdened because something has come to an end. He's burdened probably maybe by a connection that he is in, or he's burdened by, whatever's come to an end between divine masculine and divine feminine. Some of them are worried about feminine getting another king. And that's irritating some of them. See, look at this. We got the world. We got the Queen of Swords. So let me see something. Shit. So, yeah, third party energy, baby. So, okay. So, masculine. Some of these masculines are being juiced for all they got. From a karmic queen of swords or a toxic queen of swords. Some of them are burdened because this queen of swords put them in a third party situation. Page of wands. Somebody found out about it. Patience. Wow. There's the truth. They were foolish. They went down some crazy paths. Being all too much in that passion energy. Being Wotan, whoever that is. Wow. 8 of Wands. Quick to follow the passion. Being foolish. Going on new beginnings. With the Ace of Swords. Thinking it's going to be balanced. Thinking they're going to have victory. Thinking that things is going to be good with this Page of Wands. And it ended up being another third party situation. It's trying to build with a Queen of Swords. And it's marked to an end, or it's coming to an end if it ain't already. And it may be behind another king. If this is not masculine. But they're burdened by it. Maybe they're burdened because feminine don't want to work with them anymore as well. Because again, remember the abundance flew over there, and this is clarifying abundance. Some of them are hostile and irritated because feminine may not want to work with them anymore. And whoever these third parties may be burdening them with bullshit. And yeah. Wow. Well, below me down. Right? Jesus Christ. Okay. What's next, light team? What do we need to know, or what deck are we going on? Okay. Let's get the shadow messages for you guys. We're still gonna get these here, okay, from 5D. Wow. Thank you, light team. For divine masculine and feminine here. Regarding this twin flame journey, whatever's transpired based up to the current energy between divine masculine and feminine represented in this reading. Alright, so for divine feminine side over here, unspoken messages regarding whatever's taking place in this twin flame journey. In this carnation regarding this divine masculine, and anything from divine feminine, light team. From divine feminine. Okay, so for some of my feminines, it may not be all of you. I'm going to intuitively get the message as well. Some of you are saying that you wish they would come back and that you pretend like you don't care, right? That's for some of you, divine feminine. Some of you feminines are, the other half of the feminines are saying, I know that they pretend like they don't care. I know that they wish I would come back, because these feminines are in their high priestess energy. They're very intuitive. So whether things are being communicated or not, these feminines are aware that these masculines pretend to not care. They're aware that these masculines really wish that they would come back no matter what their persona is. Okay? But as I said, for a small margin of you, and it's no judgment here. I mean, if it's your divine counterpart, some of you may very well be wishing they would, and you may be pretending not to care, right? Aw, but the feminine says she forgive him. But see, that's true to the nature of the divine feminine. Now, this is, you know, forgiveness has nothing to do with whether or not there can be a union. This is just simply the heart of the feminine. Okay, she's ascended. She understands the nature of all the shit that's actually going on. Okay, feminines feel like they don't know what to say in this reading regarding what took place on this journey, because yeah, they don't know what to say. And some of these feminines is like, okay, so much has happened, I don't know what to say. And they can feel the masculine energy not letting them go. Energy. That's crazy. Wow. All right, light team, on the side of divine masculine, hidden messages from the divine masculine regarding this twin flame journey with the feminines represented in this reading. What are the messages from divine masculine? Please and thank you. Masculine, light. I knew it was going to be stubborn on this side because that's the masculine's energy. Light. Feminine was all easy flowing. But look, and it keeps, masculine energy keep jumping over to feminine. Notice that. Feminine's energy don't be jumping over there. That's a trip to me. Like, I find that fascinating. Look it. I pretend you don't mean that much to me. I told y'all. Told y'all feminine knew. I pretend that you don't mean that much to me. And he's saying you didn't imagine it. You didn't imagine the connection. You didn't imagine, you know what I'm saying, the toxicity that went through. He was just gaslighting you, okay? And for some of these masculines, they were, oh God, unfortunately, they, you know, locked in that 3D energy and that toxicity. They were gaming the entire time, okay? The 5D connection is there. They were gaming. But what ended up happening for some of you is that in the whole process of all of their fuck shit, they actually ended up falling in love. And that's why it's saying here, I never used to look at you in that way. So they may have faked the funk with you, but they thought that they was just doing something, right? But what happened was, that's why he said right here, you didn't imagine it, because you felt the truth. You felt the connection beyond what they were trying to, their wishy-washy ways, right? But that's because essentially they didn't have really pure intentions, but it snuck up on them. They know you know. They know you know. Whatever that means. They know that you know. And some of them are pretending like they don't know, but some of them know about this connection. Some of them understand the twin flame connection. They're pretending like they don't. They try to act like they don't really know you. They may be portraying that on some level, but they're admitting that they actually took the easy way out. We saw that earlier. They lacked courage. They took the easy way out. Wow. Since we have 2 for feminine, is there any one more for the masculine over here, or are we done, light team? Anything else from masculine? Had a hopper there. Had a couple hoppers. And this keeps coming out. And I knew that. They fantasize about you. It could be why you feel some sexual energy too, depending on the dynamic between you two in the past. If they're heavily thinking about you or fantasizing at any given point, you may feel it as a divine feminine. Because twins are connected. Okay. So you may, I don't care if they long gone cross country. You may, if it's true twin dynamic, you may feel like you can feel stuff and don't know why. Okay. It's not to scare you, but depending on who these masculines are, if they're in that deep energy, you may feel their sexual energy. You may feel them. Okay. Yeah. And again, some of them are saying they really don't know how to let you go. even if they have let you go in a 3D. Crazy, isn't it? Some of y'all saying like, what the mean? What the hell? Like, what you saying? Because we ain't together. Folks to move on in life. What the fuck? You way over there, I'm way over here. You know what I'm saying? This is the connection, the 5D, that twin flame shit. Wow. Okay, so some of them fear that you would reject them if ever they even try to talk to you. And they know that they made a mistake. The masculines know. And oh shit, they couldn't tell you face to face. See, some of y'all knew they were lying fucks the whole time and you were wanting truth out of them. And they couldn't. So they probably created a fight. They probably created an argument. They could look like, you know, oh, we broke up, she broke up with me, she crazy or whatever. They manufactured it because they did not have the courage to be honest and to tell you face to face. Y'all saying, well, I'm happy it's over. And that you wish them well. Right? Wow. Interesting. Okay. Woo, this is some deep shit, isn't it? Okay. What's next, team? I know we're going to do this. I want to say we're doing that last, right? Okay. Okay, no. We're doing this now. Sorry, guys. And then we'll do angel answers last. Okay. This one I'm going to have to select for you guys because they're heart shapes. And it's very hard to like, these cards are very challenging to try to sift through the same way. So I'll select as guided. I'm going to shuffle though. Okay. My style is just that I prefer to let the cards fall out typically. But sometimes you just got to trust the energy and roll with it. Boom. Let's cut the deck. Boom. All right. I'll try. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Can I do it, team? Yeah. I don't know. All right. What does divine feminine want to say to masculine? 5D now. We're talking 5D, light team. 5D, divine feminine. What does she want to say to divine masculine? 5D. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Feminine's got some. Okay. Feminine's got some hoppers. Boom. Oh. Divine feminine is so beautiful in this reading, y'all. Look what the feminine is saying here. So divine feminine wants to say to divine masculine, this is the 5D feminine, okay? She is saying the past is now behind you, masculine. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That's powerful. That's the divine. Wow. Wow. Aww. Let's see how. Oh, look at the angel's wings. Feminine, what I'm picking up with this is feminine is ahead of masculine. So she is lighting the path for him in a sense of his transformation. You guys hear me out. Because the 5D feminine is not attached the way we do things, okay? The way our 3D mind thinks. She's not that way. Divine feminine 5D is strict. They're connected. And so she knows where he's at in his journey. And she's trying to encourage him, okay, to his awakening. This has nothing to do with her trying to get him to her. She didn't say none of that. She just said, the past is now behind you. She's trying to get him to align with his higher self. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow with faith. Because she's had to do this, you guys. The reason why feminine is stepping in that way, divine feminine in the 3D has taken that path already. So 5D feminine is trying to encourage the masculine. I think that's beautiful. Ain't got nothing to do with coming together. You don't see no people up in this card or nothing. You see what I'm trying to say? She's not trying to manipulate nothing. You don't see like a lady and a guy and her trying to like, no, she's just trying to show him the way. She understands they may not come together in the 3D. Right? That's very beautiful. That's so beautiful. And oh, look at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Oh, so feminine is saying to masculine, look inside of yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. She knows he's in pain. That's deep. Oh my God. She's trying to encourage him to go within. That's so beautiful though. Deep. That's deep. Deep. All right. Divine masculine, light team. What is divine masculine? 5D. 5D masculine represented in this reading. Want to say to divine feminine represented in this reading. 5D divine masculine light team. What does divine masculine want to say? Wow, masculine's got like 3 cards to hop up. All right, so let's just roll with it. Aww. 5D masculine is trying to encourage the feminine forgiveness. Because he know 3D masculine fucked up. No, I'm just playing. Okay, no, but for real, he does. No, I'm serious. 5D is aware. So it says here, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. So divine masculine is trying to get feminine focusing on the now, okay? Not to keep replaying and ruminating over what happened, okay? Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. He's encouraging the feminine to live her life. This is beautiful. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So these masculines, 5D masculines, are super evolved, okay? And they're trying to encourage feminine because they know the feminine is in alignment, and they're trying to push the feminine forward. Like, okay, look, I know you're hurting. I know 3D version of me, fuck, okay? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody else. Like, look, just forgive people. That's what I feel like divine masculine is saying, is like, just don't focus on past events. Life is short, it's precious, okay? Do what you love, okay? Then he is saying, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And what I feel like with this is the 5D, okay? Like, you'll find clarity to the missing pieces of the story that you feel like you can't get into 3D because 3D masculines are locked in their shadow, right? So they're saying embrace the journey from a higher perspective, because that's where things are going to become clear. That's what I feel like masculine is saying. He ain't saying go chase MFers, none of that. He's saying embrace, if you really truly resonate as true twins, if you've awakened to that, okay? And even though there's no 3D connection and possibly will never be in this incarnation, he's saying that as you just do your journey, embrace that, what you need to know will become crystal clear, okay? There will be nothing hidden, okay? Then he is saying to the feminines, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. Yup. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Boom. Now, I feel like with this, he's encouraging the feminine to stay in that energy, because the feminines have accepted this. He's encouraging feminines to stay in that energy, to always remember you can't control masculine. You cannot. There is no point of trying. Okay? Accept what is. So accept that, And that's why I'm glad I did this reading, because I feel like some of you are on the fence of trying to understand things. And that's why I started the reading the way that I did. It's about acceptance. This is where you'll find your peace. All twin flame unions aren't meant to come together in the 3D. If masculine, and this 5D masculine knows that 3D masculine is not surrendered to 5D, clearly. This is why he's saying that. Okay? And his love for feminine, he's saying, because their connection has gone round for round, lifetime after lifetime. So he's saying, just accept it. All that you need to know, divine feminine, you'll know. Because he's going to be a part of it that tells you the shit, to tell you the real truth. He's saying, as you embrace that, the connection that is that eternal flame, that 5D, do your transformation on your own perspective journey. What needs to be revealed will. You will not live in confusion no matter what 3D masculine is doing. 3D masculine do all what the hell he wants. You will be provided all clarity. He won't be able to trick you anyway. Not as long as you stay in alignment with your 5D masculine is in partnership with that. You'll know what you need to know. Okay? Forgive. And not just masculine, but because feminine is highly intuitive, divine feminine knows about all the parties that were involved. So letting it go, because he's saying your life is precious. You're in manifestation mode. You got it going on. So divine masculine is like, you got it going on. Let this shit go. Don't even worry about it. Okay? Create your world, feminine, is what he's saying, on your terms. I think this is a beautiful dialogue between these 5Ds. That's powerful. And for, which one is the bottom of the deck for masculine light team? Oh, wow. Wow. So for some of, wow. So for some of you, sorry about that. For some of you, look at this illustration. This was at the bottom of the deck. Aww. Aww. On masculine side, right? But look, check this out. Look at what he's saying. Because some of you, some of the divine feminines are feeling bad or feeling regretful, like in the 3D, in terms of ever even being bothered with the masculine because of the level of shit, toxicity, or whatever you've gone through, and you're feeling like, I really fucked up. Like, I wish I never really ever would have been with them, right? But masculine is saying here, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice that you make expands your understanding of life and love. And so the 5D masculine wants you to, from this point on, try to look at the experience that you have had in a 3D with the masculine as something that has helped you to expand your understanding of life and of love, to not regret it, to not look at it like, oh my God, how dumb was I? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or like, what the hell was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? Kind of energy. But it's like, no, it's all about choice. It's all about cause and effect. But you learn from it all if you're willing to accept the love and the light and the learning and the understanding. And that's what 5D masculine is wanting to say to you, feminines. It's like, don't regret loving. Loving is a beautiful thing. Don't regret it. It just expanded your awareness to how deep you can love. It expanded your awareness and your understanding about life and love. Okay? That's all. That's all. Wow. I love these heart messages. I felt it was fitting for divine feminine masculine twin flame reading. Wow. Okay. Now let's get to the angel answers here. Oh, not yet. I was told, no, I was told to go to, my bad. We are going to do that last, but to give you guys some kind of a further guidance in terms of moving from here. So, all right, light team. Crystal healing. For the Twin Flame Collective represented in this reading, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Twin Flame Journey. All right. For Divine Feminine, what are the messages? For Divine Feminine, light team, please and thank you. For Divine Feminine, dang, it hopped. I didn't catch it. For Divine Feminine, light team, dang, did that fly? Aw, fluorite. See, you're learning, you're growing, you're expanding. Continue to learn. You may want to invest in fluorite. Fluorite is a good crystal for aura clearing, for cleansing, clearing, and protecting your auric field. But it also helps to foster learning. So many of you are expanding, you're growing, you're going on new endeavors, okay? And empowerment, look, so you're learning how to empower yourself, Divine Feminine. Sunstone, this will revitalize you. This will re-strengthen you. Also, the sunstone will help to remove hooks from your energy field. So if there's like still a toxic connection between you and masculine, you know what I'm saying, hooks in your chakras, sunstone helps with removing toxic cords, okay? But it also empowers you. It empowers you to move forward. It empowers you to learn your lessons. That this is life force energy. This is sun energy, restoring your chi energy. You know what I'm saying? From the things that you have gone through, and you're standing in your power, and you're being guided to continue to empower yourself. Okay, continue to learn how to empower yourself. Okay, no matter who it's for, twin flame, masculine, job, whoever the fuck, empower yourself to honor yourself. Okay. Keep those lessons learned. Learn how to shield and buffer your energy field, because if you're a divine feminine, you're probably highly sensitive. So you don't need to be afraid. You need to amplify your soul energy, but shield and buffer your energy fields, okay? Learn, empower, okay? Wow. Masculine. What's the message for divine masculine, light team, that's resonating in this? Ooh, see y'all, look, ooh, okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all what I know. Okay, so this came out in reverse, right? Some of these masculines, look, it says the master teacher card, divine temple, source, they're disconnected. Look, many of these masculines in another life, in this twin flame journey, they were masters, y'all. They were masters. And some of these other lifetimes, they were up there. This card wouldn't have come out. They're falling ascended masters, some of these divine masculines here. This card says master teacher, divine temple, source. It was in reverse. They are not in alignment. They're not. Because they haven't let go. See, I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot. They haven't let go. This is why this is like this. They haven't let go. Okay? Wow. But Source is trying to get through some of them through music. And by watching you shine. Wow. Whew. Yeah, I knew it. They need grounding. Rite of Passage. See, they're right there at this Rite of Passage. Ooh, some of them fucked up their right. Oh, shit. So, what had happened? For some of them, they were given enough. Ooh, it was a fucking test. Like whatever happened between some of y'all, it was a rite of passage. They didn't know it. That's some crazy shit. Like, it was to see in alignment with their soul, would they pass this test in the 3D? They didn't. They didn't know. They didn't realize that's what was happening. Because they were not grounded. That's why, though. Source is still trying to get to them, though, through the music. But it's because they haven't let go. Whatever they're connecting to has caused them to come totally out of alignment with their divine path. And with their blueprint, because they were masters. Some of these masculines were freaking masters, man. They were masters in other carnations, other lifetimes with you. It was the other way around. They were masters. And now, yeah, that's crazy. Well, I mean, you know, well, I don't know what to say. Their guidance is, they got, you know, nothing's gonna go quite right in their lives. You know, it has nothing to do with the 3D feminine, you know. Where they've dishonored the feminine, they will live out karma. That's just the way it is, because it was a divine connection. They fucked with a divine level. That's ill-advised. Okay, so they'll deal with that. But, you know, if they were to surrender to their higher self source, you know, their light team, and get in alignment, oh my gosh, their stuff, I mean, they're gonna, Lord, I'm okay. I'm gonna just let that go. I can only imagine what their 5D is like. Like, come on, dude or girl, if it's a girl masculine. That's, wow. That's like being deranked. That's what that feels like to me. How you gonna be in the master teacher level, and then it be like that? Like you lost rank by choices in the 3D. Wow. Choosing the lower path. And their free will to do so. Their free will, because they do have a free will. All right. Angel answers. Look at what, oh my God, this is crazy. Listen to your intuition. I feel like this is the message for both divine feminine and masculine. You know, feminine, continue to listen to your intuition. Masculine needs to start to listen to their intuition to get their lives back into proper alignment. Right? And look, here's forgiveness. There may need to be forgiveness between masculine and feminine. We did get hostilities out there, right? Choose a new direction. See, feminine has already done her shit. Masculine, that came out for masculine earlier. Masculine is being asked to choose another direction. They're on the wrong path. And when we say wrong, it's just they're not in alignment. Clearly, this is upside down. They're not in alignment with their higher selves. Some of you, a year from now, maybe some of these masculines will have their lives on the proper path. For some of you, there may be a shot of a reunion in a 3D a year from now, if that's something that the both of you alls want at that point, right? Because maybe nobody wants it at that point. Okay. Divine feminine is being told to not stop her progress, not stop moving forward, okay? And continue to be assertive feminine, okay? That was a part of the feminine's life lessons. Continue to be assertive, okay? All right, light team, what are the messages here? Divine feminine. Aw, remain positive, feminine. You're being told, keep this high vibe energy you got going. okay? Because you're grateful and you're manifesting, Divine Feminine, okay? Because abundance, look at abundance. Ooh, y'all, okay. Feminines is manifesting because that came out earlier. Y'all's manifesting abundance, Divine Feminine. If you believe. You got to believe in yourself. Because you are very helpful and Source is surrounding you with your soul tribe, okay? Say no. Continue to say no when you need to, okay? To anything and anybody that tries to block your success, Divine Feminine. Okay? Anything and anybody. Wow. Aww. Okay, what are the messages for Divine Masculine Light Team from Angel Answers, Divine Masculine Light? Angel Answers, Divine Masculine, please and thank you. Represented in this reading. Boom. Oh, Lord. Let's see what his is. Oh, shit. Let go. Can I make it up, y'all? How many times we seen let go already? Let go. I can't make it up. He is refusing to let go. The angel answers came out for masculine and said, let go. He's refusing to let go of that toxic karmic shit in his life. He's refusing to let go of addictions. He's refusing to let go of that surface superficiality, materialistic mindset, attitude, people, connections, yada, yada. He's refusing. Angel answers stepped out, boom, let go. Again, they said it 3 times. Again, let go. And look at this. Look at, ooh. So at the bottom of the deck for masculine, it's not the right time for his abundance. It says not the right time because he ain't letting go. So then the angel answers is, then it ain't the right time then. Okay. Masculine think that they're ready, but it's not the right time. Masculine think they're ready for this abundance if they believe, but it's not the right time. This is at the bottom of the deck because they're not letting go. So it's not the right time. Maybe some of them wanting to connect with feminine, they're saying it's not the right time because he won't let go. You ain't reconnecting with divine feminine if you don't let go of the bullshit. Don't think so. Not the right time. Till you're ready to put an end to needing a whole bunch of holes and a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Nope. Not the right time. Because you ain't letting go. Not the right time, divine masculine. Because you ain't letting go. Because, look at this. They don't have the right people in their lives for success. They ain't asking the angels. They ain't reconsider. Oh my God. Wow. Divine feminine, remain positive, beautiful souls. That's the guidance from the angels. Okay, source, God. Divine masculine, if you're resonating in this reading, your guidance is let go, and you know what that is all about. You know what that let go is. Okay. Wow. I think we're done, you guys. This is done, you guys. This is a very, sorry about that. My battery is going dead, so I'm going to wrap it up. I forgot to plug in my phone. I hope that this reading is helping for those of you who resonate here. Yeah, this is trippy, even for me. I was guided to do this reading. I typically don't do a lot of twin flame readings. You guys don't see me do this much because I don't like getting people tripped up on these whole fantasies about it and these whole ideologies, and so I typically stay away from these kinds of readings, but I was guided to, so I get why. All right, light team, what are the romance angel messages for the divine feminine? Romance angels. Okay, so this came out in reverse for feminine, so I'm happy to see that codependency came in reverse. And so what this is telling me is that you all have released any kind of a codependency attachments in your life. Okay, it coming in reverse is telling me that you've dealt with it, you've identified it, and that you're freeing yourself. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. So you guys are taking control, Divine Feminine. You're no longer allowing codependent attachments to your energy, attachments to your space. You're no longer allowing those kinds of dynamics, whether it's with Divine Masculine or anybody else. Even moving forward, you're not going to tolerate it. You're not going to entertain it. Okay. You're freeing yourself so that you take back control of your life. Okay. That's for Divine Feminine. Masculine, Divine Masculine light team. What's the messages here for Divine Masculine from the Romance Angels represented in this reading? Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. We've got a lot of hoppers on masculine. Divine Masculine. Boom. I'll take it. There's 2. Deception. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this fell over to Divine Feminine side. So for some of these masculines, at some point they're being guided to express their love to Divine Feminine, to go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Not that you have to accept it, but it flew over here to the feminine, and so that's their guidance. Okay, but they're gonna have to take off the deception because they're wearing a false mask. So they're being guided to Divine Masculine to express love to Divine Feminine, but come correct, come honest, come true. Take off your mask, stop faking, stop fraud, and stop pretending. Okay, and go ahead and make that romantic gesture. That is masculines. Maybe there's something that needs to be discussed, whether you guys reconnect or not. Maybe that's why that's the guidance. Okay, and continue to stay optimistic. You know, look at this whole thing from another perspective. You know, it doesn't end. And what I want to say lastly is our romantic lives, you guys, does not end with one connection, no matter how deep it is. Okay, life continues if we want it to, and we can still savor a deep connection that we once had. We can still send them love and light, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we need to be reminded that, you know, if you want to still live life and have these experiences, you certainly still can. Okay, it may not be the twin flame, you know what I'm saying? But twin flames have assignments on a higher rank level. They're not always able, you know what I'm saying, to handle 3D connections. Okay, so but you can still call in some bliss in your life. It does not end with no one person. Okay, I hope that's encouraging and empowering no matter what goes on here. Okay, all right, you guys, so this concludes the reading, the twin flame journey reading for Divine Masculine and Feminine. What's been going on in this dynamic. I hope it helps y'all. I do. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to upload this to the YouTube. Okay, you guys, if you haven't subscribed over there and you feel guided, I recommend you do that. Select notifications for all, and when I upload, you'll be notified as soon as things upload on YouTube. Okay, you guys are very welcome. I'm glad that it helped. It's my pleasure to do so. Apply it according to your resonance. Somebody says thank you, it helps so much. I'm glad it did. Somebody else said thank you. You're very welcome, all you guys. I appreciate y'all. I send y'all love and light. Okay, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, you know, feminine, stay in that vibe, that high vibe, remain positive. You're manifesting abundance. Okay, you've learned lessons. You're tapping into your creative power. All right, masculines, if you're on here, angels came in strong on you, constantly saying let go. Okay, let go, align with source. Okay, to get yourself back in alignment. No matter what you're choosing, you have a free will, but to get your life back on path, you're being guided to let go of some shit. Your higher self is talking to you, source is talking to you. You can live through the karma that you may have to go through due to the way you treated feminine, but you still got to align with that higher self. Okay, all right, you guys, whoever said that, love and light to you, beautiful souls. You guys have a good weekend. Thank y'all so much for the love. Take care, have some fun, and namaste. But be safe, y'all. Okay, at the end of the day, like, be safe. It ain't that serious, but have some fun, love and light. Namaste.